That spider squid is just climbing all over the place. Get me pictures of spider squid. I want to know where he's camping. We really got this zone, and I am just laying on the pressure. No, 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 no. You're not getting away. Get out of here. What's a sprinkler? Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Splatoon. We've been testing out the new weapons in Sheldon's Picks Volume 2, and today we're going to play a little bit more with the Cherry H-3 Nozzlenose, a set that has really surprised me. I didn't think I was going to like this one, but it's grown on me a lot. Last time we played on Camp Triggerfish, but now we're on Blackbelly for some more Splat zones to see how this set does. And I've never been the biggest fan of the Nozzlenoses, especially the H-3. It has such a low rate of fire compared to some of the other shooter weapons. It really makes you feel vulnerable. But having the Splash Wall sub-weapon and the Bubbler Special helps you stay alive long enough to get that splat, or protect yourself from being splatted instead. There we go, and I can share that with my buddy. Hey, there's a kid climbing up the walls. Somebody take away that kid's cookies or lower his sugar intake. He's just trying to get over here by going up the wall and bouncing around. And speaking of bouncing, yeah, that splash wall, not so great on this map if you hit it into a rail. Good for grinding your skateboard, but not for getting your wall to bounce where you want it. That kid's climbing up the wall again. He's gonna jump over here. Another carbon roller that just gets right in your face, and he's got all this damage up, so he's kind of using the octo brush or ink brush strategy of sneaking around on the walls and jumping out when you least expect it. I'm gonna be super paranoid now and have to watch out for this guy the whole match. Jeez. Somebody catch that kid. That spider squid is just climbing all over the place. Get me pictures of spider squid. I want to know where he's camping. I'm gonna turn into J. Jonah Jameson, the Splatoon version. Think of a good pun for that, if you guys can come up with one. He needs a nautical-based creature for his name. Okay, ooh. I gotta be careful and use my, there we go, I gotcha. I know where you're hiding, Squid. And took him out there, but there's somebody with a blaster. Man, I just really can't get into the zone area that I like to hang out in on this map. I wanna try to get to the side where that blaster just got me. Rapid blaster, you don't see that too often, but they got a ton of damage up too, and I just saw Spider Squid sneaking around, making another appearance. He's so quick to get back on that wall and try to get us. Try to block my way. Yeah, I want to get into where that blaster was because I like to stay kind of to the side so I can see anyone on their team that's coming up from the other way. Did we get him? I think we did, because there's a squid moving around on my team back over there, and he would be splatted if we didn't take that roller out. But yeah, I like to get in that one spot and kind of stay there so I can reach the one zone pretty well to cover it, but also protect, you know, the side area from anyone sneaking around. And hopefully no one's sneaking up behind us. That blaster's going in. I'm trying to make sure no one's on the tower. Oh no! Go away, Spider Squid! There we go, that's what I gotta do. Back up and not let him get in there. The thing that's so frustrating when I play the brush, if you get away from him, he can't really hit you very well because the range isn't so great, and it loses all of its power. Okay, almost got my bubbler again. I need somebody here to charge in with me. Come on, buddy, let's do it. All right, and he swum away too fast. I got stuck in the ink. Here you go. I feel bad when I use a bubbler and they only get like 1 second of it. I'm out of here. That blaster almost got me. So they have 2 blasters and a carbon roller. I don't know what their other squid is using there, but here they come, blocking them off. There we go. Yeah, I kind of like this. Yeah, I mentioned before, but I like having a more defensive set to try to stay alive a little bit, and it helps you back up into safety and use the range of this thing to make up for the slower speed of fire. But if you hit, you know, one little sequence with these 3 globs, one little tap, you should be okay. Speaking of tap, somebody get that spider squid. There we go, okay. Somebody got him for me. Our roller took him out. Carbon rollers, you guys can go fight each other and annoy each other on the sidelines. I need to try to get in here. We are pretty close though. This is a close battle. They got a, ooh, that's probably, I was gonna say, there we go. The one carbon roller with the burst bombs that I think that Spider Squid is using has a, there, jeez, no! I couldn't turn around fast enough. He's got the OG carbon roller that has the burst bombs and Inkzuka, I think, right? Yeah, the other one, the Deco, definitely has that crazy Seeker bomb rush. Not as useful on this map. But I've seen a few people trying to use it on Mahi, because that's such a big open area. It seems like it is useful on some maps, but most people kind of agree the Seeker Bomb Rush is a little lackluster. It is super strong, but it's not too tough to avoid. You just have to get off of the ground level, and you should be able to do it. Ah! Almost had him, and I got Inkzuka. We might not get this one. We're doing well. Hollywood. Hollywood knocked himself right off the tower there with his Inkzuka. It was close, but I don't think we're gonna be alive to get it. Can I get Spider Squid one last time? There we go. Okay, we gotta move in. Spider Squid doing such a great job at denying my entry to that side area, making it so it was too risky to go over there without getting splatted, and then just never got over to help the one part. Okay, let's jump into another match. We still did all right, got a good amount of splats, but we'll try again with another. All right, Spider Squid is gone. We're safe, and the streets of Inkopolis are safe with him swinging around on Inkweb. I don't know what he would swing with. Oh no, not only is there a carbon roller, I think that's the deco one. I saw those little chevron stickers. We also have to deal with a dynamo, so I gotta be careful with being too close to, even far away is too close when you're dealing with a dynamo. I'm gonna try to make my way over here once this is safe enough. Okay, is it? I think we got it locked down enough. I'm also trying to watch the tower. Somebody's going over there already. Okay, yeah, so now I can kind of set up camp here a little bit and watch that other way if my buddies are towards the center, but I can also, throw these walls down. Ooh, that's gonna get destroyed. I can throw them down there towards the zone to help block that off and keep it inked when I see it needs it. But my job over here really is making sure we're okay. Here, buddy, have that. Making sure we're all right to block that off. I tried to use the ink strike as cover to really move in, but I didn't get as many hits on that guy as I wanted. Okay, I gotta be watching this area over here, because if you start denying access in the center, that's when they start to go around. I see someone trying to get through, I think. That'll slow him down a little bit. I'll try to cover this, yeah. Laying that ink is almost like a trap, they gotta, ooh, we gotta, nope, he got me. He was, I saw his crazy Seeker Bomb Rush before. Bob, I know what you're up to, Bob. That might actually work out okay on this map. I was just saying, maybe not the best choice of a special. The normal carbon roller seems more popular, but at the same time, Bob seemed to be doing okay. I think he was using his Seekers to cover his approach, which is kind of sneaky. Did he have Ninja Squid on? That would be kind of smart to do. I know a lot of people use the Seeker at the beginning to really get into an area really quick. You can send it out and just follow the trail. But I wonder if, ooh, no. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, jump away! Couldn't do it fast enough. Bob got me again. But yeah, look, he's doing that, and they go right up the center. I forgot about that because of the ramp. But using the Seeker to move in is one thing, but you don't often see too many people using them as a way to really sneak up on your opponent. And I forgot to check if he has Ninja Squid on, because that would be the perfect complement to that Seeker strat. Okay, luckily someone else is also making his way over. I see you, Bob. He's going up the wall again. He's gonna try to make it. Oh no, that wasn't Bob. That was Samurai Dynamo over there. Samurai Dynamo sounds like an old superhero from the Golden or Silver Age. Samurai Dynamo, or like a Hanna-Barbera. Sounds like he would fit in with Birdman and Space Ghost. Where'd he go? Get out of here. Oh no, can I do it? Oh jeez, okay, that was close. And I think we denied his, or my buddy might have taken him out. I got him, I got Bob, it says at the bottom. My buddy helped though. I think we denied his Seeker Bomb Rush again there, because it looked like he had a glowy Super Saiyan Squid Pony. Oh, he's coming in. He's getting close in here. Oh no, he didn't follow all the way through. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Can my splash wall stand up to the power of Bob's Seekers? I don't know. Oh, Bob's Seeker is the Splatoon version of Bob's Seeker. Okay. This is rough. We're still in the lead here, but Bob is pushing in. Is Bob gonna go on the wall like his good friend Spider Squid? I got a little X-ray vision there. You saw my camera went into the wall and we looked through ever so slightly. That's a cheap tactic. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, I just saw him go down towards the zone, but I'm trying to make sure nobody's following him. There he goes. Hey, get out of here. Okay, we got him. But yeah, he's definitely using that little sneaky hide in his sneaky strategy. There we go. And that Dynamo is just like really wants to get on the tower and fling ink everywhere. So I gotta worry about that as well. Bob, get out of here. All right, I'm wise to your game, Bob. When you don't mix up your strat, you know, people start to learn it and they know what you're up to. I think we're gonna get this one because they seem to be sticking to that. You know, I've noticed already the Dynamo really likes to get up there and just flail, and Bob likes to use the Seekers to move in, but we know exactly what they're playing at. Okay, make sure no one's going over there. Bob, you hiding in here? Where are you, buddy? There he goes. He keeps getting stuck where I can... Oh, no, that's not Bob. That's not Bob. Somebody else hiding in there. But yeah, they keep getting stuck, and they might not have ink resistance on. Oh, they're catching up, though. Oh, geez. They better not make a crazy comeback. The huge thing with Splat zones that is always so stressful is, like, if you have the lead the entire time, it can turn around in an instant if the other team gets it and holds it because they don't have that penalty. They just, you know, take it and they don't have to worry. They can steamroll a victory. I don't want to get stuck by that Dynamo, but I also want to... No, Bob! Bob, you jerk, and he's already gone. He does have Ninja Squid. Okay, smart boy, Bob, but not smart enough to beat us. You're no match for Spider Squid, Bob. You're still in training. All right. Okay. Let's do another one here. I'm doing a little send-off to the Nozzlenose. I know we'll probably come back to it in the future, but before we move on to the Carbon Roller Deco, I'm going to play a little bit more to finish up this episode. All right, one for Camp Triggerfish here. I want to mostly, you know, play Blackbelly because we did a lot of Triggerfish last time, but we'll see if we can do well here again. We got a Charger, and that's always a pretty good sign when you get one and your team doesn't have one. They don't really have as much to block them out. And speaking of blocking too, I was gonna say, so this set, the Cherry H-3, is one of the 5 sets that has a unique sub and special combo that is not found before Sheldon's Picks Volume 2. Where did they go? So they have the nice Splash Wall Bubbler set on here that you don't have on any other weapon. Are they around still? Where'd they go? Hiding somewhere over here. Where are you guys? I want to make sure they're not like in a little ink pile or something, but we're good. But yeah, so this is a unique sub special that you don't find anywhere on any other weapons, which will make this thing really, really unique in you know, having something that nothing else can offer, not just because of the weapon style, but because of the combo you're getting. And then the other ones are the Grim Range Blaster, which is the Burst Bomb Kraken. That's not found on anything else either. The Korokoro Splat Roller, which we'll use next time, which also has Splash Wall and Inkzuka. And then later, speaking of chargers, I'm going to have to pick up the Bento Splat Charger and the Bento Splatter Scope, which have Splash Wall Echo Locator. And that is that's going to be my toughest challenge in this Volume 2 set, I believe, because I'm not great with the chargers, but I think that one will help me survive a little longer. If I'm behind a splash wall, I can kind of keep alive long enough to set up a shot, just like this set has really helped me get a little bit better with my aim. With this thing, there we go. Speaking of aim, we just aimed and took out a Dynamo. A tough thing to do sometimes. Okay, I think we're all right here. We're about to steamroll another victory. But yeah, I am looking forward with dread to using the Bentos. And Bentos, the Splat makers. But yeah, that echolocator should help as well. It's almost like this is the set to help you learn. You can protect yourself with a wall and echolocate the enemies so you can hit them with that Splat Charger a little easier. All right, only one Splat, but let's do another. Okay, one more here on Blackbelly to finish up. And then next time we will go with the Korokoro Splat Roller. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting to see that. And it was the first one revealed in the set, so I've been anxious to try it out and see how that actually works. Most of the other set, you know, we have these 4 sets that have the splash wall in Volume 2 for subs, and most of them make sense, but the Korokora, I don't know how that's going to work out with the splash wall because the rollers don't have enough range to really shoot that far past the wall, so you don't want to hide behind it, maybe just use it to help your buddies. We really got this zone, and I am just laying on the pressure. No, 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 no. You're not getting away. Get out of here. What's a sprinkler? I thought I was a kid. Nope. Oh, jeez. All right, got a few splats there, but they're pushing in, and they're ink striking. He looks like Jeff from Earthbound or something. He's shooting a big bottle rocket. He's got those glasses. All right, I'm gonna get that area back. That's my favorite spot on this map if I'm using something that has the range. Otherwise, I'm kind of hiding in spots with the octo brush or ink brush. But I'm gonna get back over here. They're making a mistake of leaving it too open for me to jump into once I have enough ink. There we go, we're kind of looking through the wall again. Yeah, if you aim your camera ever so slightly there, putting their splash, or their sprinkler on my wall here. Oh! Speaking of sneaking up on people with the Octobrush, so the Kraken, this guy's using the Sploosh-O-Matic though. Another kind of similar weapon set to the Carbon and the Octobrush, just a different style of aiming, because you can use that to move in super fast. Get out of here. Can I hit him? Over the wall. There we go. Over the splash wall. The Splatoon universe version of over the garden wall. We're coming up with way too many puns and different weird Splatoon universe versions of characters and stuff. I don't think I mentioned before, but Blackbelly Skatepark, it always makes me think, and I know there's the Blackbelly Skate is a real fish type. Ooh, geez, over there. The Blackbelly Skate is a real thing, and that's what this place is named after with the pun. But Blackbelly always makes me think of like Splatoon version of Blackbeard, like it would be a cool pirate character, maybe for the sequel. And then maybe he could, hey, what are you doing hanging out up there? He just kind of sat there with his Kraken. That would be cool if there was a character like Blackbelly the pirate, but he could be a sweet skateboarder. Like he has cool tricks that he does while he's like flying around and using like a Sploosh-O-Matic or something, because that kind of looks like an old blunderbuss or something with the cone on the end. I'd like to see like bosses in the sequel that are like special characters like Captain Cuttlefish or the Squid Sisters, like enemy Inklings, or he could be an Octarian, like I can't even remember the name of the Octarians are the general name for them, but the Octoline, there we go, yeah. Blackbelly the pirate Octoline doing kickflips. I don't know. Anyways, so I've been doing a lot of speculating on future Splatoon stuff or things that would be cool, because we talked about the spray can type of idea and stuff like that. And you guys have been posting some suggestions as well for different cool sub-weapon ideas and specials that would be nice to see. And we'll have to see here. I'm assuming not too long before we know what's going to happen with an NX or a sequel version for the game. So I'm excited for that. Oh, jeez. Out of here. I just did that, so I can't blame him. All right, we gotta get these zones back quick, though. I am gonna really push in here and just go crazy. Hey, get her. Yeah, gotta be careful. Luckily, they're backing up, too. Usually you get really aggressive Squid Kids that just are unrelenting and don't give me the space I need to set up my aim and take them out. We're fighting back and forth. There goes a Sploosh Kid. No. Get him. Ah. I traded, but at least it took him out. He's so fast, and he's rough to deal with. Okay, we are almost done with this match. It's down to the last minute. Can we make a comeback? I don't know. I'm going to help out my buddy there. Yeah. Something I mentioned with the Kora that I'll try to do, but with this set, too, you have a splash wall. You don't have to use it for yourself. You can throw it in a spot where you think your buddies might make good use of it. Okay, we're tracking them. We need to move in. They're mostly dead. If you track your opponents and you don't see very many of them, I'm gonna try to bubble. There we go. If you don't see too many, you know that they're respawning or not, being tracked for very long. Okay. Get out of here. It's this guy again. No. Ooh, I put that in the wrong spot, but we can back up and get him. All right. Get the zone. Come on. We can make this comeback. We only have like 15 seconds left. I'm gonna try to watch up there, because that's where they're gonna be trying to push in from. Make sure that's covered. All right, we got it. We just have to hold it. Come on. They're trying to go around. Get him. We're taking the lead. All right, last 2 seconds. Yeah, we got it. They tried to put that sprinkler in, but they couldn't get that inking in. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. We're gonna check out the rest of Sheldon's Picks Volume 2 with the Koro Splat Roller next time. Then we'll get into the Chargers, and last but not least, the Heavy Splatling. I saw one of those on my team. It's not the remix, though. We'll get to that soon. They got a lot of splats. Good splatling play there. We are still getting close to S, but it's a tough uphill climb. Thank you guys again, and I will see you next time. This is the last match possible. Goodbye.